Morning in the savannah is not always peaceful. Sometimes, this calm is only an illusion, spread out to hide the blood that is yet to come. Between the tall grass, the rhino moves slowly. Every step leaves a deep mark on the ground. It is an animal that lives a quiet life. But behind this silence lies a power that testing often proves fatal. The rhino is busy grazing when a strange scent spreads through the air. Its ears twitch, its breathing grows heavy. At a distance, two lions lie in ambush. They are experienced hunters. They know bringing down a rhino is not easy, but today they have no intention of backing down. At that moment, a zebra bolts in fear. A deer freezes in place, as if it has sensed the coming destruction. Suddenly, one lion attacks. The rhino turns, slams its foot into the ground, and lowers its horn straight ahead. The first impact is terrifying. The rhino charges forward with full force. Its horn drives straight into the lion's side. The lion's scream echoes across the savannah. Blood scatters across the grass. The wounded lion staggers, dragging its body as it retreats. It is alive, but it is out of the fight. Seeing an opening, the second lion tries to attack from behind. At that moment, a cloud of dust rises into the air. The rhino spins around and strikes upward with all its strength. This blow is final. The horn pierces straight into the lion's body, then falls lifeless. For a few moments, the savannah becomes completely silent. In the distance, hyenas stop. Eagles circle overhead, but do not dare to descend. A crocodile remains motionless in the water, as if refusing to become part of the scene. The wounded lion crawls away and disappears into the bushes. The sound of its breathing slowly fades. The rhino stands there for a while. Dust and blood cover its body. Its breathing is fast, but its stance is firm. This is not its victory. This is simply its survival. In the savannah, the one who survives is the one who wins. And today, the rhino survives. Night still remains, and the dangers are not over. This is only the beginning. When a day's battle ends in the savannah, life returns once again to its simple yet harsh rules. The rhino moves slowly. There is no hurry in its pace. For its life is not made for running. It is a solitary animal. Often silent, often isolated. Most of the rhino's time is spent grazing. It eats tough grass, shrubs, and thorny plants. What other animals leave behind, the rhino consumes without hesitation. This is why it survives even in the most difficult regions of the savannah. An adult rhino can weigh more than a ton. Some rhinos reach up to 2 tons. Such a massive body, yet astonishingly balanced. During the day, the rhino often lies in the mud. The mud protects it from heat and shields it from insects. It is its natural armor. Nearby, elephants move slowly. The rhino pays them no attention. The elephants ignore it as well. This is a silent understanding between strength and wisdom. Zebras, deer, and wildebeest remain cautious even when near the rhino. The rhino does not attack without reason, but if someone blocks its path or crosses a line, it does not retreat. There are only 5 species of rhino in the world, scattered across Africa and Asia, all facing the same threat. Humans, hunting and greed, have reduced their numbers. Unaware of all this, the rhino lives in its own world. For it, today matters, not tomorrow. As evening approaches, it moves toward the water, the same place where other animals gather. This place gives life, but often brings conflict as well. A powerful herd of buffalo is already present. Buffalo are never alone. Their strength lies in numbers, and they fiercely defend their territory. The rhino approaches the water. One buffalo steps forward, then another, then a third. Tension spreads through the air. Zebras begin to step back. Birds rise in a noisy fight. The rhino stops. The buffalo scrape the ground. This is not a predator's attack. It is a test of strength. A moment pulls, then movement comes from both sides. The Savannah stands on the brink of another clash. Then suddenly, the first strike, the rhino thrusts its horn upward, while the buffalo respond with bent horns, showing their strength. The ground shakes violently, and a few zebras retreat in fear. Meanwhile, a herd of elephants passes by. They stop to avoid the clash, flap their ears, and slowly move closer to the rhino, but do not join the fight. The rhino circles behind one buffalo, its horn strikes straight, and the buffalo falls to the ground, retreating. Another buffalo tries to attack, but it collides with the rhino's strong body and steps back. During this, hyenas scream somewhere in the distance. Some deer hide in the grass, and an eagle circles above, as if measuring the scene. The rhino keeps advancing. The buffalo bleed from the strikes of its horns, but it does not retreat. This fight is not just about strength, it is about survival. Suddenly, another buffalo attacks, but the rhino dodges and strikes it with its horn. The buffalo falls to the ground, and the other buffalo pause for a moment. During the battle, a herd of zebras runs swiftly in the distance. Deer hide in the bushes, and some birds fly noisily in alarm. Mud and blood cover the rhino's body. Its breathing is heavy, but courage and rage are clearly visible in its eyes. Finally, the buffalo retreat, and the rhino pauses at the water's edge to breathe. Night has fallen over the savannah. There is a chill in the air. A pack of hyenas slowly approaches. Their eyes glow in the dark, and they are aggressive with hunger. The rhino pauses for a moment, realizing this is no ordinary skirmish. Suddenly, the hyenas attack. The rhino immediately lifts its horn and strikes them. Some hyenas are wounded. Their screams echo through the night, but they do not retreat. The rhino twists its body and strikes with its horns, moving through the pack of hyenas. Some hyenas fall to the ground from injury, while others stop a short distance from their pack. During the fight, the rhino's chest and body take hits. A hyena's claws dig into its body. Meanwhile, some zebras and deer hide among nearby trees and bushes. And some monkeys keep their eyes fixed on the fight from the cover of trees. The rhino knows this fight cannot last long. It suddenly increases its speed, lifts its horn for a final strike, and drives the hyena pack back. The rhino stands planted on the ground for a few moments, breathing heavily and feeling pain in its body, but there is no fear in its eyes. It knows that in the savannah, every moment brings a new trial. The night is far from over, and other animals continue their lives in their own worlds. Elephants move slowly by. Birds return to their nests. Zebras and deer hide a short distance away, waiting. The rhino is wounded, but alive, and the survival in the wilderness continues. The morning sunlight spreads a soft glow over the savannah. The rhino moves slowly, heading toward the grass to graze. It knows that every passing moment is crucial for its survival. Other animals are around as well. Zebras nibble on the grass. Deer quietly make their way. And some monkeys leap among the trees, playing with their young. The rhino's daily life is not limited to food alone. Its behavior toward other animals is cautious. Elephants ignore it. Zebras and deer remain alert. And predators still follow from a distance, but it keeps them at bay with its strength. After the night's battle, the rhino feels lighter in weight. This is the effect of hunger, but its resolve remains iron strong. During the day, a group of monkeys passes noisily through the trees. The slight movement catches the rhino's attention, but it continues calmly on its path. By noon, the rhino approaches the water. Lying in it, it coats its shining skin with a layer of mud which protects it from the hot sun and from insects. Meanwhile, in the distance, a small kangaroo hops through the lush grass of the savannah. These scenes bring the rhino's surroundings to life, showing that every animal in the savannah knows its place. As evening falls, the rhino stops behind a small bush. The spot seems safe, yet it knows danger is always near. Its life is not just about food and water, but every moment is a battle for survival. Before night fully descends, it rests its wounded body, but its eyes remain open. For in the savannah, no moment is ever completely calm. Night gradually descends, and silence spreads across the savannah. The rhino feels the imprint of its horn on the earth one last time. Recalls all the experiences of its life, and slowly lowers itself to rest. Its life has ended, but its strength, wisdom, and story of survival live on in the heart of every tree, every blade of grass, and every creature of the savannah. The rhino is gone, yet its memory endures in the world of the savannah. It was the steel giant who faced danger, outwitted enemies, and fought for survival every single moment of its life. The Savannah is silent, but everything knows. The story of the rhino has not ended, and it will always be remembered.